Hello, welcome back to another video. This is another video in my series talking about the best keyword tools for keyword discovery. So this is purely talking about which of the keywords has the best, which of the keyword tools has the best keyword database. So when you're trying to find new keywords for you to use to write articles or write content for, which tool will give you more options. So today we've got SpyFu against KWFinder. They are actually very similarly priced. SpyFu is one of the cheaper of these SEO tools, alongside KWFinder. I think both of them are around 30 US a month. So we're going to start with this first term. I'm using these same 4 terms for all of my videos in this series so that you can easily compare the different tools from video to video. So, best surf spots in the world. Did I search the same thing? Yes, I did. So, best surf spots in the world for KWFinder. 36 phrases. They're all on point. Best surf towns in the world. Surfing capital of the world. Best surfing waves in the world. Best surf destinations in the world. Biggest wave spots in the world. Best places in the world for surfing, best surfing cities in the world. So we've got 36 related keywords here. Then if we go to SpyFu, I've searched the same thing. It says it's got 37 similar keywords. So actually this is very similar. Although it does have this also ranks for. That could be interesting. So if we view the similar keywords, we'll see these 37 keywords all in a big list. Best surf spots in the world, Surfline best sports in the world, world's best uncrowded surf spots, that's an interesting one. World's best surfing spots, the best surf spots in the world, best hidden surf spots in the world, best... Okay, so I would say this information seems slightly better than KWFinder, although they both got a similar amount of keywords. But when I go back here, I quite like that also rank for tab, because when you come here they don't really have an also rank for tab. You can go to things like autocomplete, which might help to get you a few more, but it's not going to be a massive load of new keywords. This is kind of crazy. Let's have a look how this is. So that was a big chunk of keywords there, wasn't it? So that's quite helpful actually. So it's like people that rank for that term also rank for this, and this is a lot of information here, isn't it? So best places to surf, best surf spots in the world, best countries to go surfing, best surfing waves in the world, best surf breaks in the world, good places to surf, best longboard waves in the world, famous surfers. So yeah, this is actually pretty amazing. It's actually given us a lot of information here, and it all seems on point as well. So I actually quite like that tab. Showing that people that rank for this phrase also rank for these other phrases. Has it loaded up? I can't tell. Or is that the old one? Maybe it's quite slow to. Yeah, it's a bit slow to update. Okay. Famous surfing beaches, best surfing East Coast, best surf in the world right now. So I suppose some of these might not be exactly on point, because it's basically showing other things that these people rank for that phrase. But this does act as a good way to find alternative or similar, like a kind of cluster of keywords you could write about. So I quite like that. That's kind of a game changer. Well, certainly in terms of these kind of tools at this price range. Okay, the next one is how to teach my toddler to read. How to teach my toddler to read. And again, I forgot to copy that. How to teach my toddler to read. Okay, because I left it on autocomplete, didn't I? Whoops. So, 3 similar keywords. How do I teach my toddler to read? Teach my toddler to read. How to teach my toddler to read. So, Yeah. Oh, no also ranked for keywords to suggest. No also bought keywords to suggest. So that feature was great, but if it doesn't work on a keyword like this is quite a what I think this is quite a big keyword. And if this is all they can bring me, 4 phrases, 1 question and 3 phrases for this kind of term, not that impressed. And yeah, I wonder if we just got rid of the how to, would that improve it? Let's try that. So here we've got 129 phrases, but it was on autocomplete. Then if we go to related keywords, it found me 700 keywords. Alright, and these are all on point. I've seen these before from other videos. How to read for kids, teach 2-year-old to read, teaching children to read, teaching a child to read at home, learn reading English for kids, teach kid to read. So yeah, these are all on point. Reading program for toddlers, how teach child to read. So yes, these are all on point. You got 700 key phrases. So this is where KWFinder has kind of overtaken, frankly, because even when we've made that a bit easier for it, it still only came up with 3 phrases and 2 questions. Yes, they're on point, but that's not a lot of information, is it, frankly? So I really like this also ranked thing, but if it's not going to work on a phrase like this, then maybe it's not as worth it as I thought. Okay, learn to sail, the next one. Learn to sail. Whoops, this time I'm going to remember to copy it. I'm sure it doesn't really save me that much time, but anyway. I mean, I am really fast at typing, aren't I? Haha. Not that fast, but you know what I mean. So, learn to sail. So this one, I've got 101 keywords on the related keywords tab. I've looked at these before. These are all on point. Sailing lessons, basics of sailing, sail courses, best boat to learn to sail. That's quite a good one. Online sailing courses, intensive sailing course, sailing classes for kids. So you can see this is all on point. 101 keywords, that's not bad. So, you know, when this actually hits the, you know, it's very inconsistent, but when it actually finds something in the database it's good at, then it is really good. I mean, look at this, 1,649 similar keywords. That is a lot. So, learn to sail, learning to sail. I'm not afraid of storms, I'm learning how to sail my ship. Interesting. Learn to sail near me. Learn to sail vacations. Learn to sail basics. Best way to learn to sail. And then we've got all these places. Learn to sail Michigan, Caribbean. How long does it take to learn to sail 40-foot sailboat? That's a good one. Learn to sail in Philippines. Learning sailing software. So this is a lot. This is a lot. And it's all pretty much on point, isn't it? So that is pretty crazy. And the fact that we've got 1,600 and then 175 questions. I like these questions. How long does it take to... Yeah, that's the same one. How to learn to sail for free. That's a good one. Did Robert Redford learn how to sail for movie role? Where can I learn to sail a catamaran near Austin, Texas? That's quite specific, but that's a good one. How difficult is it to learn how to sail? So yeah. And then we got this, look. Also ranks for... We've got so many things here. That's crazy. So, you know, this tool, when it finds something in its database that it is good at, it has loads of information. But then some of the other things, not so much. So it seems a bit hit and miss, doesn't it? Okay, saving for retirement. Last one. Saving for retirement. Saving for retirement. Search this. Go back to SpyFu. Search on SpyFu. So, saving for retirement. We have got 453 keywords in the related keywords tab. Retirement savings by age chart. Retirement money. Money needed to retire. Average American retirement savings. Retire with 1 million. Retire with 2 million. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Individual retirement arrangements. So yeah, this is all on point, right? Employee savings plan, Wells Fargo retirement savings account, retire with 10 million. That'll be even better. Money saved by age, savings by 30. So this is all on point. This is pretty good stuff. 453 keywords. SpyFu. Ooh, again. Okay, 22,000 similar keywords. 7,000 questions. Excuse me. And I'm liking this also ranks for. That's a load of stuff there. So I'm looking at the questions, 7,000 questions, right? That's a lot. How much to save for retirement? How much should I save for retirement? How much should I have saved for retirement by age 50? How much to save for retirement by age? How much money to save for retirement? How much to save for retirement? How to calculate retirement savings? How much save for retirement by age? How to save for retirement at 30? So that's good. They're all on point, and we've got a load of stuff here. That's crazy. So, what's my feeling? This is a close one because you've got this one. This one is very reliable. It always seems to bring back a result for everything. So if you want something reliable, maybe I would go for this, for KWFinder. If you want something that can be really amazing but a bit hit or miss, I mean, this is kind of Ahrefs level when it gets it right. It doesn't do like the clustering and things that Ahrefs will do, but you know, when it seems to get it right, it has a lot of really good information, but it's just very hit or miss. So if you're happy to put up with that hit or miss thing, then this will actually be a very cheap alternative, and you know, it seems to have a lot of really good information. Just be aware that if you do go for SpyFu, you might get some of those things like what I found today, where the phrase brings back hardly anything. So in that case, you kind of need like a backup tool in that case. So personally, I'd probably stick with KWFinder just for the consistency, knowing that I'm going to get something every time, or go for Ahrefs. I'm not sure I would want this halfway house SpyFu. It's a hard choice. So I would say I have left some links in the description if you want to check these out for yourself. I would highly recommend trying out the trials of these. I'm not sure, actually, I think SpyFu might not have a trial, but it's quite cheap. You might want to subscribe just for 1 month and do your own research, like to test out KWFinder with SpyFu and see what you think for your own situation. But for me, yeah, this was a really tough choice, because some of the keywords have got amazing things on SpyFu, some are pretty bad. So yeah, very hit or miss. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it helped you, and I'll see you